How to take care of your hair. Everything you need to know about keeping your hair looking and feeling good. We here at SalonFree want you to understand that if you want your hair color to always look amazing, hair maintenance is a must. Taking proper care of your hair and scalp will help make sure that your hair dye takes evenly. If you start out with bad hair, you'll end up with bad hair.
When hair is healthy, it's strong, it's shiny, and most importantly, it looks amazing. If you love your hair, it will love you back.
Taking care of your hair, it's easy, but it does require a little planning. Let's start from the beginning, washing and conditioning. SalonFree always recommends using a shampoo and conditioner that's for color-treated hair. If you don't have to wash your hair, don't. Shampooing dries your hair out. Dry hair does not hold on to dye.
If your hair is already damaged, SalonFree wants you to stick with products that put moisture back into the hair. Okay, so now you've washed and conditioned your hair. Now it's time to style it.
If you can air dry your hair, that's awesome. But if you're like us and you can't live without your blow dryer or iron, you need to use good styling products.
You are going to want to prep your hair with a heat protecting product. These products generally have no hold, but they prevent your hair from getting burned. The flat irons today, they go up to 450 degrees. Now, if you were to bake something in your oven at 450 degrees, you would never just reach in and grab it without an oven mitt, would you? No way. So heat protecting products, they're like the oven mitt of the hair world. If you are going to be spending a lot of time in the sun, you might want to consider buying a UV protectant product. Sun fades hair color just like it fades everything else. You should be doing a deep conditioning treatment on your hair once a week. Make sure to follow directions. You can have too much of a good thing.
Okay, you're washing, conditioning only as needed, and you're protecting your hair with a good heat protecting product. Now you're doing deep conditioning treatments weekly. What else is there? What about a glossing treatment? We here at SalonFree, we do glosses on our hair every 2 weeks because glosses don't have ammonia, they don't have peroxide, so it's totally safe. We gloss our hair for the same reason we gloss our lips. We like it shiny.
It is important to know that if you've decided to dye your hair with a permanent hair dye, it must be kept up with. SalonFree recommends touching up your roots every 4 weeks. Any longer than 4 weeks, it is very difficult to match your hair and keep it fresh and amazing looking. The only thing left to talk about now is cutting your hair. We have been doing hair and teaching beauty school for almost 20 years, and every day we meet someone that thinks they have to have a haircut every month. This is not necessarily true.
When you touch up your roots, look and see how much it grows. If you're trying to grow your hair out, getting haircuts monthly are not helping you out. Haircuts need to be done to keep hair healthy, but once a month, it's just not necessary if you're growing your hair out.
The only time you really need to get a haircut once a month is if you wear your hair in a short style. Because as you know, it can start looking crazy after a month.
So, to recap,
wash and condition only as needed. Remember, shampoo's job is to clean off what's not natural to the hair, like hair dye. If you blow dry and iron your hair, protect it.
Hair dye fades just like everything else when you're in the sun, so protect it. Do weekly conditioning treatments, and if you like shiny hair like we do, throw gloss on your hair every other week. Touch up your roots regularly. SalonFree recommends every 4 weeks to keep it looking fresh and even. So remember, love your hair and it'll love you back.